Hi, Fire Signs. Welcome back to my channel. We are about relationships with ourselves first, okay? Because we want healthy relationships outside of ourselves, but it comes from managing the emotions and identifying your intuition, all right? You're thinking to yourself, what situation in your life is asking you to observe when it comes to your feelings, all right? You could be thinking of a Queen of Cups, all right? Someone very nurturing, someone caring, all right? Someone you can share your intimate moments with, all right? It could be an intuitive person, okay? Or it could be someone that's very psychic. But you're looking at a situation where there's a situation maybe with a Queen of Cups, all right, in your life, fire sign, that you need to protect and cherish, okay? If someone's lying, stealing, cheating, because now you've got the Seven of Swords in your energy, all right, my lovelies, okay? Seven of Swords is like someone thieving, betraying, someone being very dishonest, trying to run away with it, okay? Because now they're bringing stagnation and now you have justice. You might be needing, all right, to resolve this situation and set it straight within your life by doing a legal activity. Or you're looking at someone and you're balancing fairness, balance, truth, right? You're seeking the truth about a lie, okay? You could be the Emperor, all right? I could be talking to the Emperor, all right? What situation in your life can you find wisdom and stability from, Emperor, okay? So fire signs, all right? You could be taking action, okay? You're in the energy of I am, very active when it comes to the soul of the self. Look at my emotions. Maybe you're looking at a very loving woman, okay? Maybe you feel, okay, there's a situation in your life that's creating fear and anxiety. And what is feeling, or what is your feelings trying to tell you, fire signs, okay? There seems to be a situation in your life where you need to protect and cherish because someone's lying, stealing, cheating, trying to get away with it. Maybe someone at work is lying to you and someone is worried about this lie, okay? Because maybe you shook the hand of someone else you shouldn't have shook hands with, because now you're looking at conflict. Maybe there's a situation in your life you feel like there's a conflict has arisen, all right? You need to maybe seek legal advice, okay, fire signs? Because there's a situation in your life you feel there's a secret that's been hidden from you when it comes to you bringing about your happiness, all right? Maybe you're dealing with a Queen of Cups, all right? Maybe she's lying and you're maybe looking at justice. Maybe someone finessed you and had a baby for you just for your financial stability. So now this person is up worried, all right? Maybe they're creating fear and anxiety because now maybe you realize you done a cooperation with someone that's lying, stealing, cheating. Now there's some sort of conflict that's been arisen, okay, in your energy. Why? Because there's a secret that's been hidden from you. So fire signs, please use your intuition, okay? It will help you to protect your heart. But it seems like you're holding on to your heartbreak because someone brought a Four of Swords to your door, my lovely, okay? Someone brought a reason for you to retreat, to rest, all right, and renewal, to bring solitude. You need to recover your broken heart. Seems like you're holding on to a lie. Maybe someone was rushing forward towards you and played with your emotions. A Queen of Cups, maybe. Someone you thought was loving. But you've got to pay attention. Maybe you're paying for someone's travel. Or your hard work is paying off. So you're going into speed action because you're asking yourself to observe your emotions. Maybe you've observed your emotions and now your emotions are sending you so much intuitive messages, fire signs. So pay attention, okay? Listen to your dreams, all right? Listen to what's inside of you and outside of you because it seems to be someone within your energy is not learning from their mistakes, not learning from this lie. So now you have to look within the situation, what needs to be resolved to set something right within your life, fire signs. Because it seems to be a secret that's hidden from you. You need to listen to the soul of the self. You're making progress, though, by listening or observing to your own emotions. Or you are listening to a loving woman that gave you messages, okay? And maybe you're listening to their emotions. Maybe there's a situation in your life, you're looking at a counterpart. So you've listened to your emotions, you're setting your emotions right. Maybe you feel fire signs more mature, more compassionate to yourself. Maybe you're bringing your emotions to calmness. Maybe you feel more caring to yourself, more friendly, more diplomatic. Because now you've got the King and Queen of Cups. Maybe you're thinking about the lack of commitment between you and your soulmate, my lovely. Or you could be married to a King of Cups. But now you're looking at faithfulness. You're looking at the affection, or maybe you've got family with this person, but maybe you've lost hope, fire signs. Maybe your husband, a King of Cups, for some of you, has lost hope. Or for some of you, you have a King of Cups in your situation where they want you to feel hope in finding your soulmate because they're jealous and that's the secret. So you've got to find your own wisdom within yourself to seek your own stability. But now we have the King and Queen of Cups. Maybe you found a solution. You're going to set things right in your life, fire signs. But some of you have lost hope in a King of Cups. You could be an Aries feminine. Maybe you fear a new beginning because now someone feels depressed. Maybe your husband is holding on. He's resistant to change because and he's just going to keep repeating the same negative patterns anyway. All right. Seems like you're up worried. You could be a feminine Sagittarius person. Seems like you're up at night creating fear and anxiety. So what situation in your life do you think is creating it? What is your feelings trying to say to you, fire signs? Because it seems like you've got a lot on your head. It feels like there's a situation in your life that's asking you to observe your emotions because someone's in a situation where they're fearing anxiety about a new love, a new beginning, a new relationship, new romance. Someone is worried about someone's happiness, maybe for a divine feminine, because now someone's up at night worried. Why? Because it was a secret. Someone created a conflict on purpose. So now there's a conflict that has arisen within your situation. Someone's worried about someone's happiness. Someone's worried about someone socializing, celebrating. And in another situation, someone's not learning from their mistakes. Someone's unwilling to learn within your team or someone you're collaborating with. That could be a work situation, or it could be a situation where you're married to a King of Cups. He's unwilling to learn. He's too worried about other people's beginning of their love. He's busy watching someone else. He's busy watching an emperor. And that's why he's lacking of learning. Something needs to be addressed. Yeah, he's weak. This team is weak. So there's a partnership, maybe with a masculine fire sign and a King of Cups. Ugh. That team needs to leave. He's a coward. He's fair. He's lacking discipline. Yeah, it could be your husband. What needs to be addressed, fire sign? Could be Aries, masculine, the emperor. What needs to be addressed is your emotions. And maybe this friendship or this team where a King of Cups is. You need to get rid of him. Don't be shy. He lacks discipline. Whoever you've got a partner with, he lacks discipline. He lacks discipline. And there's a secret being hidden from you. And it's a hidden secret is to make you feel like hopeless about a new beginning when it comes to a new love. Maybe with an air sign person. A Gemini, to talk to a Gemini person about a new love. Someone wants you to feel hopeless about it. Because someone has a secret. Someone will be revealing a secret. Maybe a Pisces person has a secret to unveil. Or you have a secret. But you're looking at the shadow of self. Someone has a blocked intuition. A Pisces person or a Scorpio person. They have a blocked intuition. There's a secret that needs to be told. But you need to look in your life, fire signs. What situation in your life do you feel is secretly being hidden from you? Use your intuition. You have the power, you have the control, you have the protection. Maybe there's a power struggle between you and the King of Cups. Tell King of Cups, go sit down. Because you see my spiritual wife, she will drag you, man. Don't try it. Because your soul, you may look like you're mature outside, but your soul is a coward. You're weak. Okay, you lack discipline, you lack control. And if you act like this, how is your soul going to defend yourself in spiritual warfare? It's not, is it? So, fire signs, if you're masculine, don't let a King of Cups intimidate you. All right? Because when it comes to the soul of the self, he's a weakling anyway. So now you're looking at fear of change. Someone fears changing. There's been a prolonged upheaval. But anyway, the disaster's going to happen anyway. Someone trying to avoid a tragedy. But, you know, the more you delay, the more it's going to be a bigger loss. Someone's trying to avoid a loss. Why? Because someone's found a situation in their life that's going to bring forth completion and total happiness. And someone does not want someone to leave or change from this group of people. Why? I don't understand. Because this group is not willing to learn. You're going to keep losing money. Why? Because the group is not growing. Poor work ethic. Poor work ethic due to lack of commitment. Lack of teamwork. Lack. So now someone's in their mind or fear and anxiety about a new beginning. A Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces person is in fear about a new beginning. Someone having a new beginning. Someone is in someone's business, because now we found a counterpart, King and Queen of Cups. But it seems to be a friend that's probably married to a Sagittarius person, a feminine. It's two inner people's business, a Leo person. That's an emperor. It's two inner. He wants to be the emperor. That's the secret. He wants the Leo, the real emperor, to lose hope, to lose fear of him being the emperor. He wants him to be in depression. He wants him to hold on to stagnation. He wants him to resist change. He wants him to keep repeating negative patterns. Why? Because he's learning from a Leo person. So he's taking all the right details from the Leo person, but at the same time manipulating the Leo person. Because he wants to be on the throne of the emperor. And he thinks God is stupid. God knows who his emperors are. Fool. All right, remember, walk in love, talk in truth. Love you guys. Bye.